Well, NDTV has now accessed video footage of Pakistani bunkers destroyed at the LOC in the army retaliation. The ceasefire violation by Pakistan had killed a husband and wife, injured two of their children in Poonch on Saturday. Now, these pictures that you can see show how the Indian army has destroyed a Pakistani post. As you can see very clearly in the forest region out there, a bit of smoke coming out, and that really is reflective of how India has managed to do that. Zafar joins us for more on this. Zafar, what are the details?
Well, this is an incident that's happened in Khari Karmada. This is in Poonch. Now, this footage has not been released by the army. It's a local media team that has shot this at the line of control. Yesterday, there was a ceasefire violation. Pakistanis fired at Indian army positions and also civilian areas close to the line of control. A husband and a wife got killed. Two of their children were also injured. The army did retaliate. Now, in those visuals, you can see structures on the Pakistani side being blown away. Now, all of these are at a higher position. Pakistan is at a higher position. It has a strategic advantage there, and that's precisely the reason that it could fire at the civilian areas. It's also very close to the trade center where cross-LOC trade happens, which was again targeted a month ago. So we've been seeing repeated ceasefire violations there, but in that video, you can see the retaliation and Pakistani bunkers being destroyed and blown away on the Pakistani side, after Pakistanis resorted to mortar firing and shelling at Indian positions and villages close to the line of control.
Do we know how many people, if at all, have been killed?
Well, what we know that some civilians have been killed, and some, some soldiers perhaps also killed on the Pakistani side. Pakistan had also, summoned the Indian Deputy High Commissioner and lodged a protest. But obviously, India is saying that it's Pakistan which starts the ceasefire violations. The first fire came from the Pakistani side. The firing started at 6 in the morning. That it continued till the afternoon, and not just this area, Chakanda Bagh, but firing also spread into the neighboring sector and continued for about 6 hours.
All right. So clearly, as of now, we do know that we're getting reports that as many as possibly 7 Pakistani soldiers have sustained injuries and 2 may have been killed. Do you have any confirmation of that?
Well, we don't have any confirmation from the army. As I was saying, this footage has not been released by the army. This is a local media crew which has shot this. They were there at the line of control when the ceasefire violation was taking place. Pakistanis, as I was saying, have a tactical, advantage in that area. They are at a higher position and they can fire at the army positions and the civilian areas down below. So clearly, this is a retaliation by the Indian army. The army has always maintained that it uses same caliber weapons as are being used by Pakistan. Pakistan uses long-range mortars targeting Indian positions and villages. Indian army retaliating with same equal force and obviously destroying all those positions from where the firing started in the first place.
But officially, we've had instances of where the Indian army has done similar things. What have they said in the past, and why is it that they're not talking about this so far?
Well, this has been happening at the LOC for a long time now. These ceasefire violations, not just to the south of Pir Panjal, but to the north of Pir Panjal as well. Remember, recently army released videos in Delhi wherein it was clearly shown that Pakistani bunkers were destroyed in retaliation. Now, this has happened in the past also. Whenever Pakistan targets a civilian position areas and also army positions, the army does retaliate, but it's not always made public what sort of a retaliation. Indian army has always maintained that it chooses the place and timing according to its will, and then only strikes Pakistan. So clearly, we'll have to wait for more details, but in those visuals you can clearly see Pakistani positions being blown away.